Hi guys. So if you have headphones in, turn down the volume. You guys know the whole deal. I have a quick message for you guys. A little pick me up, okay? And I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Let's do a sound check. Can you guys hear me okay? Make sure you guys are smashing the you know what as you enter the building. You guys crack me up. It's like just when you think you just can't dig for any more, just when you think you don't have any more left in you, you get it up out of the mud. So I am here to cheer you on from the sidelines because Bestie got a lot of sleep. A lot of sleep. Needed sleep. Like slept for a long time, okay? And you don't want to meet me after a nap and some Red Bull. You just don't. I'm just kidding. All right, anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors, only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay, drop your amens, your thumbs up, and your favorite emojis down below. If you guys want a love portion in this message, drop your diamonds if you are able to participate. Grab whatever you be sipping on, whatever you be smoking on, whatever you be snacking on, because I have a message. I have a freaking message. So if you want to hear a singles portion, if you want to hear a relationship portion, you got to drop your diamonds in the live chat. Okay. I love you guys. You guys are funny. Thank you, Ray. Yes, amen. All right. You guys, when you pop off, okay, when you pop off, people start malfunctioning. They start glitching. The impairment is at an all-time high because you cannot tell a lie. There is no lie to tell. You guys have been the route of sugarcoating it. Okay, we got diamonds in the building, so people want a love message. Okay, so we'll add that into the equation. Thank you guys, because it helps me know if we need that or not. Okay, and it's a lot of fun to get you guys a love message. Karma is a beepity beep, and there have been a lot of people that got their hand caught in the cookie jar, and you're like, what are you doing? They're like, oh, my hand is not in here. No, but it is. You guys have a lot of people walking around acting like hypocrites, and the people that are coming for you because you cannot tell a lie. It does not matter what your spiritual stance is. It does not matter what you're doing in life right now. I am here to tell you that people are acting a certain way around you because you're not going to tell a lie. You're just not. And I was watching this thing today on, I don't know if I want to say their names, but it was about Aaliyah and Left Eye. I'm just going to say that, okay? It was about Aaliyah and Left Eye. Now, they were very young. They had a whole life ahead of them. You guys are going to stand 10 toes down. You got a whole life ahead of you. And you're also realizing that life is too short. Life is too short for you to be living it in a lie. There are no lies to tell. You guys have healed from feeling like you are an imposter. If you guys are on Patreon, I am editing your guys' Year of the Dragon message. Your guys' pick a card for Year of the Dragon. So that will be up in the next 24 hours. But what I'm getting is you guys are done being an imposter. So this year, you're like, imposter, who's that? I deserve all of these things. I'm going to get all of these things. And that's just what the frick it is. I am the king. I am the queen. Whatever you've titled yourself, you are stepping into that sovereignty. You are embracing it. You are seeing where you were catfished. You are seeing where you sugar-coated things and you shouldn't have. You are seeing where you glazed over things and you shouldn't have. So you're in a space right now where you're like, I'm not an imposter, never going to be. I deserve to be here. You have met your match, so just sit down. Okay? When you pop off, and it's not even popping off, it's just putting people where they go. This could be in your family. There's a lot of gaslighting. Oh my gosh, why do you talk that way? Why do you do that? Why are you saying all of that? It's always like you against a posse. It's always you against a team. It's always majority rules. But nowadays, you believe in yourself. And so they're acting like you're popping off. No, you are malfunctioning. You're glitching. Your impairment is beyond belief. Because I cannot tell a lie. Say it's about your belief system and helping others. You're like, I can't tell a lie. I've got to help. I've got to help people. I have to pay it forward. And so there's like a lot of people acting like you're in the wrong. Like they can control, alt, delete you. And they've already been caught lying. They've already been caught in their hypocrisy. So there's a lot of people behind your back that are giving you the middle finger and you don't care. You don't care. Okay? You don't care. There are people making short form content about you and you don't care. There's people making videos about you. You don't care. You are trusting your intuition and you're moving away from being haunted by the past. Everyone around you that has been aiding and abetting, you are giving them the middle finger. You're like, I cannot tell a lie. Let me give you guys an example. If you guys are, for instance, in the spiritual community and you were once religious and people are telling you like, oh, you shouldn't be dealing with spiritual warfare, then there's something wrong with you. You need to be delivered. There's something wrong with you if you're dealing with these type of attacks. You cannot tell a lie. You are worth everything and then some because you have learned many lessons and no one's going to make you feel like whatever you don't want to feel like. So the devil sees you as an opponent because that's what you bring to the table. Your milkshake brings everything to the table and the devil. And that's not for no reason. If you were just following the herd, okay, if you were just a sheep being blind, the devil wouldn't come for you. You wouldn't be dealing with attacks. You wouldn't be dealing with shit. You could frolic with the rest of the sheep. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You could easily frolic with the rest of the sheep. And now I got this download earlier today, and I didn't know if I was going to share it with you, but I'm going to because I've been seeing it throughout the week in person and on social media. And you guys tell me what you think about this. I had a revelation that sometimes when we are drinking, okay, now if you're new to my channel, I don't drink anymore and I don't do drugs anymore. I'm in my sobriety. But what I noticed is when we get really bad social anxiety, when we start drinking, we can't control it. And I feel like I couldn't control my drinking because my social anxiety was like through the roof. And now because I'm sober, I don't put myself in situations where my social anxiety is going to be high because obviously I'm not going to drink or do drugs. Do you know what I mean? So I've been noticing like, okay, when we put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, we got to drink. We got to like lubricate. We got to get socially lubricated. You feel me? So now that I'm sober and I'm further along in my sobriety. Thank you for your donation, Tasha's Intuitive Tarot. Thank you. Now that I'm further along, I can put myself in certain situations, but before I could not put myself in those social circumstances. Like if it's going out in public, going to a game, going to a football game, certain scenarios where I would normally drink a lot. And I notice that because my social anxiety is so high, I don't handle my alcohol well. I will just keep knocking them back and knocking them back and knocking them back. And then I pass the social lubrication point. That checkpoint is way back there. And then I'm blacked out. I feel like a lot of you guys that are gifted are not meant to be drinkers, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like a lot of you guys that are really gifted, you feel intuitively, you feel social anxiety. There's a reason why maybe some of you don't drink. So I'm not telling anyone like, oh my gosh, you're bad if you're drinking. I'm a bartender, okay? This is a judge-free zone. No one here is judging you. I don't allow it. You feel me? Control, Alt, Delete. I do not allow it. I'm just saying, it's something to think about. Like, oh, maybe that's why I don't handle my alcohol well. Because the spirits are spiriting when we're drinking, okay? The spirits are in the building and taking over. And that's kind of what devil energy wants. Like, we feel things so deeply, it's too much for us at once. And we're like, oh my gosh, hide me. I can't be out here. It's kind of like being really on something, being like really fucked up, and then going in really bright light, and you're like, I should not be here. I should not be here. Okay? And you guys are just going to be realizing your spiritual support is here. You are living your truth. And if people feel like, oh my gosh, you're calling me out, you're not sorry, because you can no longer tell a lie. You can no longer tell a lie. You can no longer dismiss your gifts. You are gifted. So you're not going to accept anyone telling you like, oh my gosh, you're so aggressive. You pop off all the time. Ugh. You don't care. You're on your own little island. You're totally fine with it. Karma's unfolding. A lot of karmic lessons you have checked off. Okay? And people that are dismissing you, people that have all this rage with you because you're resourceful and because you tell the truth, you guys are leaving people spooked. Oh, thank you, Mary. I missed you too. Hi, Kyrie. It can get really overwhelming. And so when I was deep in my addiction, I didn't know that. And it was painful. Okay, when I was in my addiction, I was just like, I didn't realize I had social anxiety. I was just really nervous. And I could not function sober around people in those types of situations. I would always like have to overcompensate to be in the equation. And I ended up dealing with a lot of betrayal and a lot of abuse. And it took me a long time. You guys, I took the scenic route, trying to figure myself out. And that could be some of you guys too. Some of you guys could be in the same boat as me where you are late bloomers. And that's okay. It's okay that we took the scenic route. But what you were feeling intuitively, and you're not wrong. Okay, I was going to title this, You're Not Wrong. There is no lie to tell. But you really aren't wrong. The feelings that you're feeling about certain people, you're trying to make good. You're trying to be cordial. You're trying to be civil. You're trying to move on, call a truce, extend an olive branch to certain situations you just can't bow out of. And as you're doing that, you're like, I feel like they're still flipping me off. I feel like they're still giving me the finger. I feel like they still don't like me. And you are not wrong. You are not wrong. So what you're going to be deciding right now is if you're going to call them out or not. And you thought they were malfunctioning when you mic dropped them the first time. If you have to turn the car around to tell them what time it is once yet again, because, oh, I thought we were good. Are we not good? Because you said we were good. So let me know if we're not. It's going to have them straight glitching. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, they turned the car around to tell me what's what. You are going to be deciding what you're going to dismiss and what you will no longer tolerate. Because you are moving into a new era of your life. So if you guys know what that new era is, I want you guys to drop it below. Are you in your soft girl era? Are you in your power couple vibes? Like, what era do you think that you're in right now? Because your spiritual support is increasing. And you guys are not wrong. You're catching people. And you're no longer going to doubt yourself. And you're like, okay, cool. I'm on this island by myself. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need any new friends. People are going to be easily spooked by you. in the workplace and your family. They're going to act like you have, like, oh my gosh, you tell the truth. Nobody wants that here. I have arrived. I have arrived. But that's how they're going to be acting, like, oh, don't talk to Veronica. Veronica tells the truth. Oh, don't talk to Susie. Susie's going to pop off. No, it's called I Cannot Tell a Lie. Because you know what they're up to. Bestie. You know what they're up to. They're up to treachery. They're trifling. You know what they're trying to stir up. You know what you are trying to properly communicate. They are improperly communicating. You are trying to tell them, this is not okay. This is not cool. It's called boundaries. They're not happy with those. There are some things that got left unsaid with you and some other people. You're going to be deciding, if they don't maneuver correctly, if you're going to address that again. And trust me, it's going to be popcorn worthy if you address it again. You are already unforgettable. And I am so here for you standing in your truth. I am so here for the courage. I am so here for the zero fucks. I am so here for all of it. I'm on the floor, rolling, screaming. I'm here for all of it. Thank you, Gab. My ancestors are goons. Yeah, these people, they see that you are in a peaceful place. And they know that they're the chaos agents. They know. And so you guys could have already dealt with this in religion. Okay? Let me give you an example. I grew up LDS and Southern Baptist, okay? Mom's side, LDS, dad's side, Southern Baptist. When I would take sacrament, you're not supposed to take sacrament, allegedly, if you've been sinning, because it's supposed to condemn you. But my mom would be like, don't be not taking sacrament in front of these fools. Like, take the sacrament. And I'm like, I can't. I've been sinning all week. All week. So I can't take it. And it would cause, like, everyone was looking at everyone during sacrament meeting. So if you didn't take the sacrament, people were like, ooh, what did they do? Were they committing adultery? Were they having a child out of wedlock? Like, what were they doing? And I was like 13, 14, 15, just thinking, if I punched my sister, I shouldn't take that. Duh. If I, literally, because I used to fight with my sister a lot. And she was the spoiled one, and I was like the orphan over here. I had parents, but I was always the orphan. And so I had a lot of anger. And even when I started working, I still wasn't allowed to use the money from working to buy myself like nice clothes that weren't from the thrift store. And then my sister got like name brand stuff, and we're only like 2 years apart in age. And it was just like, I had a lot of anger. So when she wanted to pop off, I was like, let's go. Post up. So then sacrament rolls around on Sunday, and I'm like, I'm not taking that, because I still feel like fighting my sister. I feel like fighting you too. And every time I told the truth, I was punished. All the time. So you guys could really understand this, like, being punished from a very small age for just telling it how it was. People were like, oh, don't do that. Like, what are you doing? You cannot live that way any longer. You're just like, I refuse. I freaking refuse. Okay? And now everyone sees that you're no longer this like scared little whatever, and like thinking about if you're going to tell the truth. You're like, I told the truth. I said what I said when I said it. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. And all the people from your past that doubted you, that tried to really hold you back. I mean, my mom did everything to hold me back. everything. You're not singing, you're not dancing, you're not taking cheer, you're not taking dance, you're not doing anything. I was only allowed to take martial arts. And that's when I started teaching it. And so I put everything I had into that. And I did take track for a little bit, and I played softball, but she didn't support those things like she did martial arts. So like, even though she supported it, it wasn't really support. She was still like heckling me during tournaments. You know, like that movie, I, Tonya? Okay. And you know how like Tonya Harding was allegedly, you know, in the movie, only really good at competing when she was like shit on? That's how my mom treated me. And it actually did work. You telling me that I'm not shit is going to make me get it up out of the mud. And so she would pay people to heckle her daughter. You ain't shit. You're not going to make it. Boo. And she would like skate her little ass off. Okay? And these people that did everything to stop you, like I had holes in my clothes, holes in my shoes, picked on, bullied. My sister's over here prancing around in new shit. I got 3 jobs. I'm 14 years old. Like, I'm a little mad. I'm a little mad. Those people did everything to stop me in the past. And now I don't have to deal with them at all. It is a celebration every day of my life, not having to deal with them at all. Being a long years and years and years removed has been the biggest blessing in my life. I am truly liberated. I have peace after a lot of pain, after a lot of sadness. And every time they have to hear my name, they're glitching. Every time they have to hear how good I'm doing, they're straight malfunctioning because they've been praying for my downfall. And I don't have one fuck to give. Not one. Okay? Because what I'm doing is working on forgiveness. May they find their blessings elsewhere. Past the anger and more grateful that they treated me that way. I am grateful that they shit on me. I am grateful because I would not be the person that I am today if they had treated me good, if they had talked to me nice. You feel me? A lot of you guys have parents like that. Okay? Oh my gosh, 5 of Wands. A lot of you guys have parents like this that like the sibling rivalry. This is how they were raised. And they were always shutting you down. They were always dismissing you. I used to get in trouble for getting food out of the fridge. She's stealing. Oh my gosh. She would tell my stepdad, she's stealing again. I got a Hot Pocket out of the freezer. I'm sorry. What? So you guys could have been dealing with that. Your parent that does this to you could be an air sign. They could be an Aquarius. They could be a Gemini. What's the other air sign? What's the other air sign? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini? I forget. And so overly critical. That doesn't look good on you. No. I'm like, we're at the thrift store. What is supposed to look good on me? Okay? And now I'm extremely thrifty. I am grateful that, you know, I didn't have a lot. I'm grateful that a lot of it was stolen from me. Like, I would work 3 jobs, and some of my bosses knew how my mom was as I was a teenager. And so they would know that my mom was going to take my paycheck, and so they would put some of it to the side for me. And then they would like take me to the nail salon, and I always had other people that were grown-ups that were adopting me as their child. Like, this poor kid works their little butt off and doesn't get a dime of it. It's like being, you know, like when you see those child star stories. Except I wasn't a star, okay? Deep, deep down, I knew I was a star. And so what you guys are realizing is that you've never been alone, and you're grateful. Your spiritual support has always been with you. I told you guys this in another live stream, and then I'm going to get into the love portion, that when you were alone and you had these magical moments of being happy, you had like the Holy Spirit around you, or you had ancestors around you. I loved playing by myself. I loved the peace that I felt. So I was always destined to go zero contact with these people. I tried and I tried and I tried and I tried. I wanted to have that relationship, but it was never in the stars for me to have. And that's why a lot of you guys are light workers, you are healers, you are activators. This is why you guys seek justice for people that you care about. Because this is what you've dealt with your whole life. You cannot tell a lie. And you will not let people shut you down anymore. You will not let people dismiss you anymore. You will not let people talk to you any type of way. And that is what I encourage the most on my platform, is you guys finding your voice, standing in your courage, and digging in 10 toes down. You are not backing down. And anyone coming towards you, they better come at a level 1 monotone. They better find the ladder. They better climb, because they are not tall enough to ride this ride. They are not tall enough to ride this ride. And anyone else that's been aiding and abetting, they're also glitching. They're like, oh my gosh, we've been found out. Okay? You guys just cut off all the accomplices. You didn't just cut off the main source, the ringleader. You guys also cut off the accomplices of these people. And they feel some type of way about this. They're like, oh my gosh, they totally know I was in on this. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. And this week, you're going to be like, should I turn the car around? I think I should. I think I should. Because it's going to weigh heavy on you. Okay, so for my singles. Let's see. You guys could be influencers. Okay? You guys could be influencers. You have a power to influence, okay? So my singles in the building, or if that resonates with you, I can't shuffle today. I can't. I just can't. You guys are learning how to market yourselves. This could be for everyone. You guys are learning how to market yourselves, and it's getting you a lot of attention. Ooh. Okay, singles. You are ready to slay. I feel like you're going to be really career-oriented. You guys could be like Stargirl, who says, like, it's not going to get better than God, okay? It's not going to get better than God. God treats me the best. If I pray for it, I get it. So anything else is going to fall short of that. You guys could be in a position right now where you don't want to be the breadwinner. You want to be charmed. You want to be taken care of. You are tired of being the king of the mountain in a relationship, okay? And so that reminds me of a live stream that she did where she was saying, like, I'm tired of being like the person that's making all of the money, because then you don't know if these people are in the picture for the right reason. You guys are probably like, I want to meet somebody that's also successful, that's also inspired. And so you're swerving everybody else. Everyone else that is not on your level, you're not even trying to be judgmental. You're not even trying to be mean. You're like, they're not tall enough to ride this ride. You have the power to influence. And so as you're figuring out how to market yourself, my singles ready to mingle, you're like, no, you're going through a level up in who you date. I'm hearing an airplane. They got to be ready to get on an airplane with you. They got to be ready to soar. They got to be ready for champagne and caviar. However you are redefining luxury in your life right now, they got to be bringing that to the table. They have to be bringing that to the table. That is what you like really want right now. You're like, they're not a bad person, but I'm not trying to carry the weight of this whole relationship. Okay, no matter what your stance is, whether you're the divine masculine or the divine feminine, you're like, I am not just going to carry all the weight. I'm not just going to take care of all the bills. I'm not just going to buy all of the things. And this reminds me of a video that Jaclyn Hill literally just posted, and it brought me to tears. She is in her sobriety right now, and she gets social anxiety. Now, she's not spiritual, so it's kind of like, I hope she gets there one day, because I really do love her. And a lot of you guys that are into makeup, you guys already know who Jaclyn Hill is. So she's on this journey to be healthy and be a better her. And she's losing friends, because as she's sober, she's like, oh my gosh, I was a friend, and everyone knew this. You were the friend that took care of everyone, put them in therapy, bought their little dog too, and you championed for them. That's the type of friend that Jaclyn Hill was to her friends. And as she started getting sober, she's like, wait, I shouldn't be doing all of this. I shouldn't be buying their house, giving them a 6-figure salary. I shouldn't be doing all of these things when I'm down and out in my newfound life and my sobriety. And when I'm in my deepest, darkest day, they're not here. And so she was crying like, I lost friends that don't even care after all that I've given them. And I've been for them and through all, she was there for them through all their rock bottoms. You guys are starting to see that there are many things not reciprocated, my singles. And you're like, you know what? God's got me. The universe has got me. And until they are pretty freaking close neck and neck, no, thank you. No, thank you. You're like, I'm not here to babysit. I'm not here to get you motivated. I'm not here to do that. Okay? And so you were like done with the dating game. This reminds me of Cher in Clueless. She's like, oh, I don't date high school boys. Like, you're not dating high school boys right now. You're not dating the people that you probably should be dating because they're not worthy. They're not worthy. They're not passionate. They're not inspired. Or maybe they were and they met you and then they're like, well, what's the freaking point? What is the freaking point? All right. Those of you guys in relationships. But I am seeing my singles. You guys are getting a lot of attention, but you're like, swerve, left, right, next. Okay? So keep doing what you're doing. All right. Those of you guys in relationships. You guys got a lot of people thirsting after your partner. You guys have a lot of people that are jealous of your goals that you and your person aspire to have. So be careful sharing things with alleged friends, because I feel like right now you guys are cleaning house with your friends. You guys have some people that want to be around your person, and I would be very careful because they could be longtime friends. How many of us have had longtime friends where we thought they could never, we thought our person could never, and then we find out they did, and it's devastating. These could be people that say, I believe in your relationship, I'm rooting for you guys, and they're on some fake shit. I'm hearing, do not leave this person alone. Do not leave certain friends alone with your person. Okay? Let me tell you guys a quick little story. When I thought I was with the love of my life, actually ended up being a karmic, but I was really young, early 20s. And I thought, oh my gosh, he's the love of my life. First Italian I ever dated. Now I'm married to, my husband is Italian, but this was the first Italian. I have a thing for Italians. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, so cute, so cute. And I was crazy about him. But I thought because we ran a business together and because we were always together, that he could never have time to do something like that. But what he would actually do is when we would party, he would give me like that like go big or go home type of dose. Like, here, take this shot. Here, pop this pill. Here, do this, do that. And I would be, not trying to be gross, but I would be puking. And you know what he would be doing while I was sick? Hitting on my friends, talking to my friends, hooking up with my friends. You guys, I didn't realize this until I was 30, that he had done this. And it was devastating to me. Knew my personality, that I was going to be like, yeah, I got to go big or go home. And having social anxiety, took advantage of that so he could take advantage of my friends. So whoever this is to you, be careful. For those of you that feel like you're with your soulmate, I want to get messages for situationships. Situationships or any relationships where like you feel like you're on the outs with your person. But the message that I'm getting for those of you that are with your soulmate, you guys have a lot of people jealous of your goals. Like, your person's boss is jealous. Everyone's like, oh, what are they doing? What are they talking about? And there's a lot of people that like your person more than you realize. Okay, I think you're counting a lot of people out. And if you thought for 1 second, maybe, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right. What's going on for my situationships? Anything hanging on by a thread? Anything on the rocks? What is going on? Whoa. 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 You guys could be arguing a lot. Pop off. That's probably what drew you to this message. When you pop off people straight glitch, you cannot tell a lie. This person, if they've been trying to sabotage you and they've been raging so they can create distance. Okay, I was just watching a show the other day, and what she was doing was fighting with her person who was in his sobriety so she could go off and drink. Raging like a lunatic, pushing him away, saying, you're not sober. You guys probably know what show I'm talking about. Just telling him, like, you're not sober, you're probably on drugs, you're probably on this, you're probably on that, just so she could go be a raging lunatic and get away with it and not feel bad about it. You guys could be getting in those type of arguments where they're doing it to sabotage and to create space. So, if you guys are living together, I would definitely have an air tag, be tracking their location, putting a little device on the car, never hurt nobody, okay? A little device on the car, never hurt nobody. A little second phone recording them, or another camera in the eye of a teddy bear, never hurt nobody. Never hurt nobody, okay? It's giving me like cheaters vibes. We don't know if that's what they're doing. We don't have, evidence. We need proof and evidence first. And then when we get that, then we can see. But I definitely recommend peeping what the F they're up to. Okay? Especially if you guys live together. You guys might need some Netflix and chill, because things have been getting really hot. Really, really hot. Or those of you guys that have been in situationships and you feel like your dating life has not been going good, you guys could be sick of people like, oh, do you want to Netflix and chill? You're like, no, take me on a proper date. The fuck? What is with that? Do you want to come over to my house and snuggle on the... No, I don't want to come to your house and snuggle on the couch. Like, no, I do not. No, I do not. Not for when we're first hanging out. And that's what be happening, okay? I work with a lot of younger, like early 20s adults. And this is what they do. They link up. Look at me, my millennial ass, trying to be Gen Z right now. They link up. They have sneaky links, okay? They Netflix and chill. Where is the date? Where is the courting? Where is it? Where is that? These dating apps. These poor kids. My poor youth. Like, I couldn't date this way. I couldn't date. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. Okay? You guys could all be dealing with exes. There's an X factor here for each and every group. Those of you guys in relationships, their ex is watching you because you guys have grown up so far from where you used to be. And then this situationship, whatever relationship is on the rocks or hanging by a thread, this person could be talking to an ex behind your back, and you have like an inkling that they're going to like get back together with their ex. That's for those of you that aren't living with them. And for those of you that are single, your exes could be blowing you up. Like, come on. Like, let's do it a fourth time. Like, we've been on, off, on, off, on, off. What makes you think we should go round 4? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I can't. Whoa. Yeah. I'm seeing that those of you guys that have relationships on the rocks, you refuse for the joke to be on you. Oh, shit. Okay, for anybody that's in a relationship hanging on by a thread, you're like, I'm not about to have egg on my face. No, I am not. No, I am not. I recommend getting like a hotel, having a little staycation, then not knowing your location, not knowing where you're at, and having your little breakup party in the bubble bath. Okay? Because you're like, I am not about to have egg on my face. You're like, okay, this was a silly decision to date them, whatever. Don't give yourself a hard time. Don't do it. We need these fools. We need to date these Decepticons. We need to date these Chucholinis. We need these clowns in the mix. I know it's frustrating, but we need them in the mix, because then when we meet the one, or the one for right now, however you be doing it, then you know, because of all the fuckery to the left, what you're not going to deal with over here. Okay? You're like, you're going to be grateful. But I'm seeing that you are like, wait. They're trying to make a fool out of me. So maybe this is what the Netflix and chill is. You're going to be Netflixing and chilling off the grid, and they're not going to know where you're at. And you kind of want them to worry. because they've been stressing you out. They have been stressing you out. Okay. Yeah, they've been effing up your mood. You cannot tell a lie. You cannot tell a lie. All right, let's see what other messages we got for you guys. Oh, thank you, Danielle. You know what it is? I'm about to put you guys on. Okay, so before, I used Cover FX highlighter, okay? For anybody into makeup, I used Cover FX at first. I used to use their loose powder. Then they discontinued it, and I was like, what the F? And so then I started using Jaclyn Hill, and I love it, love it, love it. But she's also discontinuing her shit. So I was like, I need a new highlighter. I need a new jam. And so I tried the Selena Gomez pressed powder, and I really like it. It just gives and gives and gives and gives, and I'm like, damn. And you only need a little bit. I love product that's like, oh, I don't really like the price. I don't really like the price, but it's going to last a real long time. I'm about that life. I'm about that life. Hi, Bestie. Hi, Organic. Just not into makeup. Getting too much J. Cole. I love J. Cole. Okay, there is some creeping doubt that's coming in. And I feel like this is for the people that you really want to get along with, but they're being insincere. You're not wrong. Whoever that is in your life, if it's a couple people, you're not wrong. They're terrified of you. That's why whatever you did last week or earlier this week to put some people in their place, they are still malfunctioning. My eye is twitching. They are still malfunctioning. They are still glitching. Like, they ain't never been told off like that. They ain't never been told the truth like that. I'm trying not to laugh. Yeah, it's on 2-week restriction. That's why I lessened the restriction today. You put so many people in check last week, Kyrie. Yes, I'm here for that. Like, my eye was twitching. I'm like, what is happening? They're still malfunctioning. Who gonna check me, boo? You must have checked a lot of motherfuckers last week. I'm not trying to curse, but they're still spooked. They're still haunted. They're like, I feel like maybe there's only one person in their life that ever puts them in their place. It certainly ain't their friends. These people are real bullies. And you guys said something, and they're still glitching. They're like, they're falling apart. They're falling apart. They're like, ain't nobody ever talked to me like that and meant it. Affirm it below. I said what I said when I said it. I cannot tell a lie. I said what I said when I said it. Yes, I did. So if you guys had to run into them this week, this is why you guys are feeling like, is this insincere? Because you probably saw the look of fear, the fear of God in their eyes. They were like, looking at you like this. You're like, oh, hi, Becky. How are you today? And they're like, I'm good. They are scared of you. They thought you were nice. They thought you were nice. I've been telling you guys this all week. They thought like, oh, nice girls finish last. Riddle me what? Guess who's scared now? A little bit intimidated. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You guys came to slay. You left everybody impressed. You know what song I'm hearing? Whose bed have your boots been under? Somebody here listens to Shia Twain. I don't know why I'm hearing that song. Whose bed have your boots been under? Ooh. Because you guys have been standing on the truth, you guys are opening new doors. There were things that were locked, and you are getting access to new experiences. Oh, bestie, keep telling the truth. Keep telling it. Because I feel like you did it in the nicest way that you could. Like, you could have went all the way off the rails, and you chose to be really nice. And so you might be thinking of turning the car around because they might need one more spanking. They might need one more whoop you down, okay? They might need one more sprinkle. It's about to get saucy. You're not going to let the joke be on you. You're not. Okay? Hi, Fitness Guru. Thank you. Yeah. You guys got the magic stick. You guys got the magic ingredients. I got the remedy for these bullies. You guys are going to be traveling. Some of you guys are thinking about leaving a job. Some of you guys are thinking about leaving a certain circumstance. I was telling you guys in the last couple of live streams, new experiences are being open to you because you guys have this desire for passion. And you're starting to see like certain experiences, they're not bringing that anymore. You're not like infatuated with your job anymore, infatuated with where you live. You're just like, I need more passion. Queen Bee. I told you guys, you're going to be stepping into sovereignty, ruler of the heart. You guys can roar without saying a word. Okay? I heard something really funny this week. I was watching Vanderpump, and normally I don't really like Lala. Okay? Normally I don't really like her, but... And she was talking about Ariana, and Ariana was like, I don't know if I should, like, defend my friend. And she was like, I don't want to be in the mix. I don't want it to be a headline. And Lala goes, girl, if you step outside, you were in the mix. If you lift your finger, you're in the mix. I was like, damn, girl, that's right. That's right. And so what you guys are realizing is that you need more passion. You want to be in the mix, but a different type of mix. Okay, and so a cheat code to this is traveling. I know. Some of us have such social anxiety. We're like, I'm not traveling nowhere. Start small. Start small. Maybe go somewhere for just an afternoon. Maybe go somewhere for just a weekend. But traveling will bring you new experiences, and it'll be really good for what you're trying to unlock. You need those new experiences. You need to go hiking somewhere weird you ain't never been. You need to go places, bestie. Well, I do too. I'm going to say we need to go places because it will help us unlock these mysteries of what was closed. And then your other cheat code is you cannot tell a lie. Okay? And you're not doing it to be mean. You're doing it because you have to stand up for yourself. It's that time for you guys to shine in saying like, hey, I've been eating your crap for about a year or two. And what I'm not going to do is do that anymore. I've been real nice to you. I've been trying not to engage. And I think you done bumped your head and forgot where you're at. Because I'm not doing that anymore. I don't know if you guys got the memo. Okay. Totes. Whoa. Explore the waters. Stop wasting your time where you're not happy. You're packing your bags. You're like, you know what? I don't like it here anymore. I got to start packing my bags. And that was a message that I got on Patreon. You guys are going to be packing your bags. You're like, I don't even know where I'm going yet, but I'm packing. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And maybe you guys are in a relationship that's like loveless and you're like, this isn't going to work anymore. So you're packing your bags. Or you're at a job where you're like, I'm not happy here anymore. I'm packing my bags. So this is you just planning your exit strategy, making your plan B. You don't have to leave tomorrow or right away, but just getting your strategy together for knowing that you can do it as safely as you can. I know there's not like the best way to do it, but I really feel like this is what's opening doors for you. You guys standing in your truth. Yes, wild horse. Yes, I heard you were a wild one. Simply unpredictable. Yeah, when you guys pop off, this is the sound of freedom. People are looking at you like, how come you don't have to follow the regimen or the bully regime? How come all of us over here got to follow that? Because you're on a different wavelength. And you're not trying, like, you already lived that lifetime of having to, yes, no, okay, I'll do it. Like, you don't want to do that anymore. So now people are looking at you like you're a wild card. You're unpredictable. Oh my gosh, you're popping off. No. You guys can do this all you want, but I'm going to tell the truth. And I'm ready for an adventure. So there's something big you're going to be letting go of. Let me tell you this, bestie. You're going to get rewarded for that because you didn't have to get pushed out the door. You're going to be rewarded for that because you didn't have to wait for the tower. You didn't have to wait for the upheaval. You just said, you know what? I deserve better. And it's going to be an adventure. Okay, it's going to be an adventure. Some of you guys already know that you are divinely supported. You know that your money's good. Your stability is good. So you know that you can basically afford to make this move and whatever it is. And you're like, why am I waiting for it to go to shit? Why am I waiting for the shit to hit the fan? I don't need to do that. I'm just going to do me, and I know it's going to be okay. But it can be scary to make that first step. And this is your passage. You guys are going through some type of timeline, portal, quantum jump. This is a big breakthrough. You were about to purge something that you really loved at one point. You were like, oh, it's like sentimental to you. It's like nostalgic. And nobody's forcing you to let go of it, but there are other things in the mix. It's like, I don't need this anymore. I don't need to deal with this drama. I don't need to deal with these people constantly trying to dim my light. I don't really need that. So why am I waiting for the tower? I don't need to do that. So this is a major breakthrough for you guys. That's also going to give you another cheat code. Dang. You guys are getting a lot of cheat codes into this new life. This new season. This new year that you deserve. Girl, he glitched the F off. I'm telling you guys, your truth is going to hit them where it hurts. Okay? Your truth is going to hit them where it hurts. I guess ain't nobody told them the truth in a while, but your truth packs a punch. And that's why you can afford to say it nice. Riddle me what? You can afford to say it nice. Plus, you really want them to marinate in the words. If you say it all fast and like crazy, they're going to be like, what? They're just crazy. No. I want you to hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay? So yeah, they are literally going to be besides themselves. And I'm telling you, they're still shook up. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, some of them, they've had this little truth serum session coming for so long that they're like, their eye is twitching. Somebody's eye is twitching because my eye was twitching. And it wasn't supposed to be. All right, let's see if we can get you guys any advice before I hop up out of here. Okay. Any other advice? Differences. You guys are respecting people's differences and seeing when it's time to go. Hey, can I get an amen? You're like, yeah, I respect that we're different. You're different. I'm different. I don't have to stay here. I don't have to stay here. Forbidden. Ooh, you guys are definitely going to be protecting yourself. You're going to be the forbidden fruit. You guys are going to be tapping into refreshing new energy. It's going to feel like cool, like a peppermint. And the things that you're doing are going to be hitting different because you are realizing what your cheat codes that you need. For some of you guys, it could be sleep or healthy food. There are certain things that you're realizing are the cheat codes. Like maybe when you're in social circumstances, it's not going to be drinking because you're seeing where that tips you over the edge. For some of you, it's going to be what you're eating, how much rest you're getting. Yeah. Oh my gosh. We have stand your ground, boundaries, and sacrifice. I don't know if there's a bison emoji, but whatever's close, you can drop that below. Because this is going to be you guys. Who is getting through this bison? But really. You guys are going to be standing your ground. Wow. When you are a giant source, I'm just dropping all the cards. When you are a giant source of strength, power, abundance, compassion, and wisdom, you often are a fortress where others come for nurturing, healing, and hope. Wow. Damn. Yeah, angel oak. So you guys are like this tree. Okay? You guys are like this tree that people know, like you're not really a tree, but you guys know what I'm saying. This would be like people seeing you as this angelic, magical force field. And they're like, I gotta go near that. I gotta go be near that because there's magic over there. You guys are just realizing that you are a healer. You are realizing your gifts and your abilities. And you're going to start being really proud of all the wisdom that you have. Though it came from painful circumstances, you're going to be proud of that wisdom that you have. So I'm seeing that everything's growing roots. You are going to be glowing. People are really going to be attracted to you right now because they see you as this galactic truth serum. So people of the light, or people that also want to have boundaries like this, people that are also climbing and gaining cheat codes, are going to be attracted to you like bees and honey. Literally. Wow. You guys are going through a level up in your intelligence. You guys are going to be feeling smarter. You're just going to be getting things faster. Things are going to be easier for you because you're figuring out how to get there faster, if that makes sense. Leadership. Take charge of this situation. And I'm getting that you're taking charge of different situations so you can thrive, so you can be the artist. There is an artist inside of you that wants to creatively express. And whatever is like stomping that out, you're like, no. You're going to be engaging in artistic activities. It's time to decide. Your advice is it's time to decide. Okay, it is time to take charge of this situation. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. That's your guys' advice. Okay? So you guys, let me know what's going on. Tell me how the love portion affects you after the live stream ends. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell. Duh, you do not want to miss out. I love reading your guys' comments. It's the best part of my job. So give me the tea. Tell me what's going on. I love being a support system to you guys. So when you guys are telling me about what's going on in your relationships, I love hearing that. And I love combing through the comments like, what's going on with my collective? And I feel like the more connected I am to you guys, the better I can give the messages and channel the messages that you guys need to hear. And what else? Patreon, your guys' video is being edited, so it should be up in the next 24 hours. Your Year of the Dragon, pick a card. And I think that's it. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for your donations. Thank you guys for your Cash App donations. Patreon link and Cash App link is at the top of the description box. And if you guys just got here, then the replay will be right after I click off. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, I don't know where I'll be over the next 2 to 3 days, but I will try to pop in when I can, okay? I don't really know my schedule. I'm just kind of winging it right now, but I will try to say hello at least once in the next 3 days. All right, you guys enjoy all of the live streams. They are at the top of my homepage. Everything has a playlist, and then you guys can shuffle for divine guidance. If you like the live streams only, they are at the top of my homepage. Okay. I feel that, Tasha. I watch everybody, but I only commented. I get really nervous to comment on other influencer stuff because of fear of rejection, and I've dealt with that a lot with other influencers, and I mean big influencers. So a lot of you guys were in Anita Serene's live stream a week ago where she shouted me out after I sent a super chat, and I didn't even know she knew who I was. And she was like, I legit watch your channel. I was like, what? Like, I was like, what? And then she was like, you guys all need to go watch her channel. She's like, I resonate with her and like growing up poor and da-da-da. I was like, I was so starstruck. I was like, the one time I comment, it ends up working out. But there's so many other times where I commented and I sent love and I sent support and I got shot down. And I've just, you guys know, we're sensitive. Rejection is not that fun. So it was, normally I would just be quiet and just watch. Like, I support you, all quietly. And something just told me, just put yourself out there. So you guys are going to be unlocking different cheat codes of where you should put yourself out there. and if you should comment or say hello. Rejection is part of life, but you guys are getting stronger. Stand your ground, take charge of this situation, make a decision based on your heart's desires. I'm really proud of you guys. And whatever makes you feel like the artist, okay, wherever you gotta set up some boundaries and stand your ground, it's really gonna be beneficial for you this next week. And it's really laying a solid foundation for this next year for you. All right, guys, I love you. Bye, Kyrie. Bye, Tasha. Bye, D. Santiago. Bye, Holder. I love your work. You keep me young. Thank you. Yee. Thank you. You guys are the best. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope everyone behaved. I'll figure out later when I watch the replay. I'll watch the replay and see if everyone behaved on 2-week restriction. And then hopefully we don't have to block anyone. Hopefully everyone was behaving. And I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Or I'll see you in the comments, but I'll see you later. All right, toodles.